This thing is so freaking cool. This thing is amazing. Make sure, yeah, you can hear me. Okay. And I know that's working because I can hear it. It's so fucking cool. I love this little collection of stuff I've got. And there's no one here to appreciate it. Oh, there is someone here to appreciate it. Hi, Cal. Hello, welcome. Boo. Hi, sorry, typo. Good one. That's a good one. That's a very good one. They are. They're like right next to each other. They actually are, is the funny thing. All it would take is for you to accidentally hit the B instead of the H and then just hold down the O on accident. Or maybe you were trying to type hi with a bunch of I's. But yeah, they actually are like right next to each other. So for once, you have a good excuse. Unlike all the other times where you're just obviously mean. You're here to appreciate this. I was just looking at it. So first of all, this is, you know, I have like I don't actively collect like stuff from video games and things like that. I typically get them as like gifts from other people. Occasionally I will buy something like this star pillow was bought from, what's it called? Universal Studios, because they have Super Mario Land there. So like one or two of these things I've bought myself, but most of this stuff is just things that I've collected from like gifts or you know, random stuff that I've gotten from people. And I love it. Like, it makes me happy to look at this. I mean, I will always take video game merch. Always. If you need a list of like franchises to buy from, this makes it pretty obvious, I would think. But if you need more, just tell me and I'll tell you. But no, honestly, I'm looking at this and I'm just so like happy with it. Because when I was a kid, here's the thing. This is gonna get into some trauma. Not really. Not actually trauma. But when I was a kid, like, my parents never really encouraged my video game obsession. And it was an obsession even back then. But they never encouraged it. It was very much a thing that they, in fact, wanted me to stop doing. And obviously I never did. I love playing video games even still, and I think I always will. But so when I was younger, I didn't have stuff like this, and now I'm looking at it, and it's a small collection of very, like, disparate elements of video game stuff. Yes, you're exactly like my parents. I'm sure that's why they are paying you. Or was it my wife that's paying you? Maybe both. Are you double dipping? Are you getting paid for both, from both, for the same thing? Probably. I wouldn't blame you. But yeah, like, I never had this stuff growing up, and now I do. I have, like... yeah, cannot comment for fear of, you know, fraud. I have this stuff, and it just makes me happy. To look at it and be like, yeah, this is, like, my little collection of stuff. The reason this all came about is, I don't know if you've, like, actively noticed, but I have a new piece that I've added to the collection. Right here, this Majora's Mask replica. It's I think they call it, like, a 10-inch PVC painted, you know, replica of Majora's Mask. Oh, this? There we go. It is a gun from the Doom games. It's called the BFG. Tell me, Cal, you're smart. Can you guess what BFG stands for? That's exactly right! The big fucking gun! This is the big fucking gun from Doom. I don't recall if they ever actually, like, say that name, say big fucking gun, or, like, show it or anything like that. But that is what BFG stands for, is big fucking gun. It's been in the games since, I believe, the original Doom. And, yeah, it is right here. I got there was like a collector's edition for Doom. And I had never played Doom, but I was always interested in it because I watched some people play the newer ones on YouTube. So I was always a little bit, like, interested in playing those games. And when I saw there was a collector's edition which had all the previous Doom games and the two newer ones, I was like, okay, I might as well buy it. It was $60. And it came with this. Which is honestly a lot smaller than I was hoping. Like, I don't remember what it said on the description, but I was like, I wish it was bigger, because it's cool, but it's so small. It also lights up, although the battery's almost dead because I left it on overnight one night, because I'm an idiot. But yeah, that's what that is. I'm so glad. That's good, because that means that, like, I'm doing something right with my aesthetic. The fact that you were like, oh yeah, of course, that's just always been there. That makes me very happy. But yeah, I'm looking at this stuff and I'm just so happy. Like this really makes my inner, childhood gamer so happy to see it and be like, yeah, this stuff is mine. It's cool. I don't have to feel like I'm, weird for liking video games anymore. It makes me happy. It makes me very happy. But, okay, so... Fuck, you're right. I absolutely should have. Damn it. Okay, hang on. You know what? We're doing this now. Oh, it's gone, but that's okay. Hang on, I have to set this up now. Give me a second. What if I want to just mess with it? I don't want to switch. Okay, fine. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello! I'm assuming you can hear me. I need like a background, something so that I can put this in the center and then like have backgrounds out here. God, I really gotta get better at this whole streamer thing because like I feel like I could do a decent job if I knew what I was fucking doing, but I don't. Let me show you all of my stuff. This is my 3DS. It has Majora's Mask on it because of course it does. I bought it well after the Majora's Mask 3DS remake came out, but I was like, I have to have this. There's a Kazooie and Banjo. Yeah! Prior to getting this is my new favorite thing. Prior to getting that, this was my favorite. I got this for Christmas this past year from one of my brothers because our family is very much tied to Banjo-Kazooie. Well, specifically my older brother and I played it a bunch growing up. Even my mom, who didn't really play video games, was very invested in it and would like hang out with us and play it. And then as we got older and other games came out, we introduced Banjo-Kazooie to all of our siblings. And with only the exception of my youngest sibling, who I'm not sure how much he actually enjoys video games and how much he just kind of puts up with it for us. But with the exception of him, we've all played and beaten all of those games because they're so much fun. And then, so this was one, I think I got this for Christmas last year from the same brother who got me Banjo-Kazooie. It's a Pokemon. And it's those like knockoff Lego things. Why won't you focus? Can you focus, please? Focus on my ring for a second. Jesus. Why is there no autofocus? There we go. Well, no, that's... Okay, don't look at me. Look at this! There we go. It's kind of focused. It's a Pokemon. I don't know which Pokemon. It's not focused again. I don't know which Pokemon this is, but my brother got it for me, and I was like, cool, it's a video game thing. I like Pokemon. Pokemon! I already showed you the big fucking gun. Although now you can see it in its full glory because it's bigger camera now. Oh, I need to trim my nails. That's the big fucking gun. The BFG. We love it. We love it. And then you can see, I'm not going to pull them out, but this is a Yoshi pillow that my friends got me once because I was feeling very down. This is a, like, star from, the Mario series pillow that I got from Super Mario Land with my wife. This, I just have to, like, this is so cool. Like, it's not really big enough to like fit a face. It's obviously it's not like a real mask, but just look at the detail on that. I am obsessed with this. And the weirdest thing is my little brother got it for me Um, my little brother bought it for me and then gave it to me on the day that we were celebrating my mom's birthday. We missed we couldn't meet up with everyone. Like we what was it? We couldn't do like a birthday celebration on my mom's birthday, so we did it I think like a couple days later or a week later or something. And when we got there, he was like, "Oh yeah, I have something for you in my car." And this is what he gave me. So he got me a present on my mom's birthday, which is hilarious to me. But yeah, this is so fucking cool. And it's there's a company, it's called First Four Figures. You can go to first4figures.com and get some video game merch kind of stuff. I have no idea how much this was. My brother didn't tell me. I assume it was probably fairly expensive. He bought it at Target though. Turn it over, and the back would be an ocarina. That would be nice. That would be cool to have like something kind of in the back there, but it's just got a little spot where you can like hang it on the wall. Hey, a fancy mini piñata. It does kind of look like that, Vertigo, but please, dear God, don't smack this with a bat. I will be so sad. Hi, Vertigo, how's it going? You're coming in. Cal was admonishing me because I was showing off some of my little merch stuff, but I didn't do it in like a full cam. I did it in like a little mini cam in the corner. So I decided to just go for it and show all this stuff. It is cool, right? I was just explaining to Cal, I don't know how much you heard, but my brother got it for me. Because he works at Target and he found it and he was like, I need to buy this for Nick. So he got it for me. And it's so freaking cool. It's got like a little stand. The stand is kind of weird. I don't know exactly how it works because the mask doesn't quite like fit on it perfectly. But not in like this wasn't made for this kind of way. I think the stand is just weird. Maybe I need to oh, there we go. I have to push it down. Now it sits better. But yeah, here we go. No, don't smash it open, please. I'll be so sad. Yeah, Cal does keep us streamers on track. One of these days, I'm going to come and lurk in one of your streams, Vertigo. If I ever get a notification about it, if I ever get a notification about one of your streams, I'm going to come lurk in one of your streams and just see Cal interacting with you. Because I would love to see... You're so mean, Cal. I would love to see how Cal, treats you so that I can compare it to how he treats me. And then I'll know, oh, I should demand better. I never will, but, I should. But yeah, we were just talking about all my merch. It's not even a lot of merch. It's not, I say all. It's not a ton, but this stuff makes me happy because, I never had it when I was growing up, and I have it now because I can afford it, I guess, and because it makes me happy. That's all. Anyway... I am going to finally jump into the game since now we've talked about this. We're not smashing my mask, which is my new favorite piece of merch. I just want to caress the mask for a while. But yeah, we're going to jump into the game again. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Duh. Why wouldn't I have guessed that? You're better, so he's nicer. Duh. I will. I'll let her know. I will text her and be like, "Hey, Mom, your birthday that we celebrated a little while ago? Yeah, one of my friends on my stream said to wish you a happy birthday." Alright, we're gonna jump into this. So I think I've already beaten... I think it was just the first 2 dungeons. Yeah, that's the second dungeon. We're gonna get out of there. You don't stream. Yeah, I'm sure that she is more upset with me for not streaming. Because that means she's paying you for nothing. But I'm certain she gets it, She's like, oh... even the prospect of having to watch that sounds awful. So I'm sure she gets it. This is not pudding. That's what I thought. I need to go the other way. Okay, no worries. Exactly. Yeah, I get it. I do. I really do. Ba 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 ba. Alright, now I need to go back to the future. Oh, but wait. What do I have? I've got the stink bag. That's right. I need that on the island anyway. Okay. Ah! Forgot I can't swim yet. Okay, yes, this is right. This is right. So Cal, how you been? I feel like it's been a little while again since we've had the chance to like chat and stuff. How you doing? Okay, wait, what do you have to say? I forgot to tell my lucky secret to the guy who went to Holodrum. He's so unlucky. I just hope he doesn't meet with disaster and end up back of bones. Can you help me? Oh, that's right. It's another one of these. The secret is 5H/spade circle. 5H/spade circle. I guess I should, just in case, do this. Yes. I think this one is the one that gets me, like, a new heart? Because it's something about luck, or maybe it's like a luck ring. I don't know. But I'm gonna do this real quick. I don't remember if you saw this last time, Cal, but, this is how the, like, what's it called? The, like, linking works. Part of it is you can go back and forth between games. So if I go back to here, 5H/spade circle, I can find the character that she was talking about in my old game. Bag of bones. Okay, he's got to be one of the skeletons. Which, I think the quickest way to get there would be here? Yeah. But this is how the connection works. You can take passwords from one game, bring it back to the previous game, and then you'll get, like, an item or something. Sleep has been terrible. I'm so sorry, Cal. Do you know the secret? I do know the secret! 5H/spade circle. Boom! Thank ye! Now I'm lucky. I'd like to give you something in return, but your luck seems to have run out. What shall we do? I know. Get 777 ore chunks. What?! Okay. I don't know what this is. I mean, I can get ore chunks relatively quickly. I can just, like, dig around, but... Dang. Okay, I actually think the best place to dig is the beach, though. And I think I can actually, like, buy ore chunks? Oh, it's 10 for 20 Gale Seeds. Ridiculous. You're back! Welcome back! Glad you didn't get lost. I know it can be difficult to find me sometimes, as I do tend to get lost in the huge stream of other also terrible, yet not as terrible as me, streamers. Okay. On the wrong network again! You gotta get that checked out, Vertigo. Like, what are you doing? now I just need 700 more. Your phone has issues? Cal was just mentioning they've had a lingering cough for a little while, unfortunately. I'm not gonna dig 700 holes. I'm gonna dig until I've got 700 of the, like, money up there. They're called ore chunks in this section of the game. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm doing a thing and I need to get a bunch of them. I need 777 to, like, get a secret thing. I don't remember what it is. But yeah. That's what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna keep digging holes until I get 777 of those, which is crazy to me. So this is another one of those, I don't know if you remember Vertigo or if you were there for it last stream, I don't recall. But, like, one of the things you do in these games is you get a secret from one and go back to the other and you, like, you know, connect them in that way. What am I saying? Oh, and this one, like, I recall most of them, like, what you get and where you go and all that stuff, but I don't remember having to get a certain amount of money for one of these things, so... yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, Cal. I hope you feel better. Like, how long have you had this cough now? I feel like it's been a while. Unless I'm misremembering or thinking of two different things. Snow days sound fun, though. Well, I guess maybe that's just me saying that because I live in California where... Southern California, where snow is not a thing. 8 days. Jesus. I'm really sorry to hear that. That sucks. Ooh. Rude. Oh god. So you have just mostly had, like... You've just mostly been sick for the last several weeks. God, this is taking so long. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Cal. That's awful. I do feel bad that I'm doing this. Maybe I should just do this on, like, my own time between streams. Sticking it to you. I appreciate that. But no, honestly, like, I guess it's not gonna take very long. Because I am, you know, I've gotten a couple hundred already. But still, it just, I don't know. I'm so bad at this whole streaming thing. I feel like I'm making it even worse. Oops. That's fair, Cal. God, I can't even imagine that. My wife used to work in, like, special education classrooms. Typically with, like, medically fragile students or things like that, but, you know, they also, just like any kid, get sick pretty regularly, so she would get sick quite often. And when she stopped working there, it was stunning, like, the transformation in her, like, ability to be healthy. It's crazy. Why did you go out with no coat or umbrella? think I missed a joke here. Hang on. 8-year-olds, so you get sick like 4 or 5 times a year. Cough most of winter. Why did you go? Okay, I think I get it. Sorry, I'm a dumbass. Yeah, Cal. I'm sorry too. I really do hope you feel better soon. Nope. I've heard of a lot of stories like that. People who, I mean, long COVID, right, is very much a thing. Lots of people who just never quite got over it. But no, COVID doesn't exist. Let's just ignore COVID. How about that? I have been lucky enough to not really get COVID. Not really. I mean, like, as far as I am aware, I've never gotten COVID. I have gotten sick a few times, but every time I've been tested, both by myself and by, like, you know, testing centers and the like, I have never come back positive for COVID, and I feel very lucky for that. But, like, any sickness can develop into something long-term, and it's awful. Wow. Coffee syrup with codeine? That just sounds crazy to me. Holy moly. This was a good idea. I don't know. I don't know. Thankfully, some of them are worth, you know, more than one. But someone was like, let's, you know, fuck over players in this game who want to do a cool secret. And like I said, I am making quick progress. Like, this isn't the worst in the world. But still, it sucks. You know, that's funny. I've known people like that too, where like they get COVID and they're out with essentially flu symptoms for a while. And then they're perfectly fine after that. It's honestly crazy. Just like Stream not the worst in the world, but it sucks. Oh, Cal! You don't think I'm the worst in the world? That makes me so happy! That's such high praise coming from you! Cool, and I missed one. I have decent mic quality sometimes. Oh, that's good. So what sets me apart from the truly awful streamers is that I occasionally have good mic quality. You know what? That is good to know. I will add that to my list of assets. Good mic quality. I'm not muting myself. The fact that you two are working together now is horrifying. Terrifying. And I missed another one. I'm only a few hundred away! I'm so sorry. Please tell me if this is, like, actually boring. 'Cause I'm enjoying myself. 'Cause I'm working towards a thing, but, like, if this is too boring, please tell me. I am just having a good time on my own here. That's fair. You're just here for the conversation, so I guess it makes sense that you would be fine with this. But Cal, tell me if I'm... okay. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Oh, but Vertigo, we're gonna have to pay attention. You're gonna have to pay attention to my stuff at least a little bit. Maybe not the stream, but, you know, my gameplay when we do our co-op for Hollow Knight. I'm very excited for that. Pay attention when you play Hollow Knight. Exactly. I think after I finish this game, which shouldn't take a ton of time, maybe like a couple more streams after this one. Once I finish this stream, I think I'm gonna go back to playing Hollow Knight for a bit, just to keep it going, just have some fun with it. And I don't want to overwhelm myself by literally just playing Zelda game after Zelda game. I've been hearing rumors that Silksong is going to be a Nintendo Switch 2 launch title. Any thoughts on that, Vertigo? You know what? That's fair. That is... honestly, that's, like, fascinating to me, because a lot of times I will watch VODs of people's streams, because, like, I want to see their gameplay, but I don't care about, like, the chat portion. It's one thing when I, like, know the person streaming, but a lot of times, like, I just like to watch people stream because the gameplay is like, interesting to watch. Bum 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 ba-dum, dum, da-dum. Mm-hmm. Only about 100 more. And I think it has to be exactly 777 too, which means there's a point where I'm not going to be able to get the red ones anymore. Because if I do, it'll put me over. That's fair. I don't particularly care about that. Like, I watch plenty of games that I haven't played before because a lot of the times, like, I'm just not interested in playing them. But yeah, I know a lot of people who like won't watch a video game if it's something that they've, or won't watch a stream if it's something that they haven't done themselves already. So it makes sense. Good answer. I keep seeing people posting on the Hollow Knight subreddit how like frustrated they are that it isn't out yet and that there's no news and that, like, you know, Team Cherry needs to get their shit together and tell us what's going on. And, like, I get the frustration. I'm not saying that they are stupid or anything like that for feeling that way. But, like, also, if you're so focused on it, of course you're going to be upset about it. Like, just calm down. It'll get here when it gets here. You'll be fine. Just can't follow if you haven't played. I see. Yeah, games can be like that. If you're not like familiar with it, they can get confusing and complicated. That's why, though, like I still watch people play games, right? But not a lot of the time. But sometimes, like, if it is a game that I'm really interested in, I will still buy it and play it because, like, okay, yeah, I want to experience this myself. For instance, okay, now I gotta be careful. No longer able to get the red ones. I need 3 blues. Nope. In fact, I'm just gonna leave the screen so that it despawns. Oh, once again. Nope. Come on. Okay, one more. Not a red one. A blue one! There we go! We did it! We're here! We made it! I can't believe it. But like, Cal, Inscryption, which is a game I mentioned to you, Inscryption is one of those games that I watched several people play it on YouTube, and I was so fascinated by both the story and the mechanics of the game that I was like, okay, I feel like I need to buy this game. So yeah, it's interesting to me that like the very varied ways that people sort of look at watching video games on YouTube. Okay, now I'm lucky. I'd like to give you something in return, but your luck seems to have run out. What shall we do? I know. I've got 777. You've got 777 ore chunks! Wow, you're so lucky! Let me give you this. I can hold more bombs. Oh my god. Okay, but wait. Teach you the secret for bringing your luck with you to Labrina. Okay, club and paren NTL. Club and paren NTL. Okay. Actually, wait. I'm gonna just to have it. I'm gonna take a picture. No, that didn't mean to do that yet. It's at the end of the whole thing. There we go. Okay. Cool. Well, I will save this and go back. Subliminal. What's the first play I can get into? Some subliminal. Do you mean Limbo? Or do you mean Superliminal, which is a game I haven't played? Inscryption. You do the pairs of words. No, not pairs of words. Inscription is a very interesting game. But the one with the colored squares, and you have to guess words. Yes, that one. Lingo, because it's like language. Yes, that one was another one. Another very good game. And yeah, I remember you watching me play that one. Went so above your head. Lingo did? Yeah, Lingo was a weird one, but I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So above your head. Short. Are you calling Vertigo short? Too much smart for Verdi. Oh, you're smart. I mean, I don't know what kind of smarts you have, but you're a smart person, Vertigo. I can tell. That's why I went above her head. The entire chat holds against you. Oh no! That's so sad. Poor Vertigo. May I ask just how tall you are? Okay, let's see. I think I remember it. No. 5. No, end paren. And then N cross L. That's wrong! How could that be wrong? Oh, no, wait. The 5... The 5 was in the previous one. It was club. Club, end paren, N, T, L. There we go. 5'2". Wow. Yeah, you're like a foot shorter than me. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I wouldn't know in that sense either. I think in like the United States, which is the only thing that I would know from, I think in the United States the average height for like a typical woman is like 5'4", maybe 5'5". So like you're probably a little bit shorter than average, but I can't say for sure whether it's short. I'm very tall, so everything seems short to me. Yeah, I couldn't wear heels. I'd be too powerful at that point. Maybe I should wear heels. Maybe that'll bring my self-esteem up. Oh. That's so sad. You boy, I am Rafton. My dream is to make fine rafts that can sail the seas. If I only had rope that wouldn't decay in water, I could make my raft. I just can't find any. There's a fellow named Cheval on the east edge of town who is working on such rope, but I don't think he's done yet. Average in Canada is like 5'5". Yeah, that sounds about right. I know the average height for men is like 5... I want to say like 5'10". Somewhere around there, and the average height for women is more like 5'5". Cheval's house. Hey! This is the guy the other guy was talking about. Raft Dude! Chevy Chase, how's it going? I am Cheval. I am researching items for use in water. Before I die, I want to finish my work on flippers for swimming and rope that won't decay in water. I hope to aid all the people of the world by inventing such things. Cool. Average woman is 5'4" in Canada and 5'2" in China. Okay, so hey, you are perfectly average in China. Hey DJ, are you looking for something or what, huh? Cheval rope? I know that name, yep. I've seen a grave in our own time that has that name on it. But I don't have time to chat, I'm busy. See ya! I love that he just runs up to you. I have to say this about this game. Ralph is the best character. Not because he's, like, you know, cool or interesting, but because his story is hilarious. He just runs into danger trying to save Nehru and fails at it pretty much over and over again. But, like, when you think about it, that means he's just running around, basically doing nothing. Like, right there, he just ran up to me, was like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, you're trying to find rope? Yeah, there was that guy. He's dead in our time. Maybe check that out. And then he just leaves. That's all he does. I love this game. God, I love this game. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Thank you. I appreciate that, Vertigo. I hope that you are also enjoying yourself, and Cal as well. Enjoyment is a strong word. Fair. There he is. This guy's shocked. Let's shock him some more. A ghost. Wee, that's... What's the... What? I don't know what that said. What are you looking at? We'll shock you too. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum. I would say, I don't know how you play these other games. Ooh, Cal! Cal, what are you doing? You're supposed to attack me, not other people! I am hurt that you would choose to make fun of someone else in my own chat! Huh. Don't eat me, I taste awful. But yeah. Here's the thing, Vertigo. I don't really play these games over and over. The ghosts are all gone. Did you chase them away? Thank you. I am Moosh. Maybe I can help you out. Climb onto my back. Okay. Yeah. I know how this works. I don't play these games over and over. It's been quite a while, actually. Well, technically that's not true. When these two games specifically came out on Switch Online, I did play through them once. But after that, like, other than that, it's been years since I played them, and I only did that because I was very interested in, you know, checking them out again, and I'm doing it now because I'm playing through the game, so I'm like, yeah, of course I'm gonna play through them. Again, I should say. But I really don't play these games all that often. That's part of why I'm doing this. I miss playing them. Fucking, like the original Legend of Zelda, I played it on stream because, like, I hadn't played it in a very long time. That was my first time playing through it and beating it in... It must have been, like, over a decade. Also, I got the flippers. Huzzah, I can swim. There's only one Zelda game to Vertigo. Okay, you know what? I get that. Playing... If there's only one Zelda game, then yeah, I guess I've played that one Zelda game hundreds of times at this point. No, I would say the only Zelda game that I do play on, like, a fairly regular basis is Majora's Mask. Because that one's my favorite. It's the best one to me. You found what you were looking for? I'm glad I could help. See you around. But yeah, that's the only one I would say I play on any sort of actual regular basis. Other than that, I just play a lot of different stuff. I will say, I do a lot of, like, randomizers in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. So I guess technically I do play those games a lot, but, you know, it's a randomizer. Like you said, though, if you were to make fun of me for that, you would be the biggest, shortest hypocrite. Because hell, how many... I feel like, how many times do you think you've played Hollow Knight by this point? Honestly. Like, start to finish. Or randomizers, or any of that stuff. Yeah, no, I know. Although I wouldn't blame you for it. Like, I get that it's a joke. 1,400 hours. And, like... when you stream, for instance, do you play the game, like, all the way through? Do you think you do, like, halfway through? I would love to know how many times you've actually played through it all. With that cheval rope, I could finish my raft. Let me have that rope, please. Okay? Thank you. Tell you what, you can be the first to ride my raft when it's done, but you'll need a chart if you want to go out to sea. Going out without a chart is an invitation to disaster. I'll have the raft ready by the time you get a chart. Cool. P5 or Rando. Okay. And I know you've said before that your randos typically take like 8 hours or something. Is that like 3 or 4 streams, something like that? Or maybe you've gotten better since then. I don't know. Dozens. Makes sense. Well, if it isn't DJ dawdling about as usual, what are you doing, huh? You need an island chart. I've heard that. See, again, he just shows up to exposit to you and then runs away. Some weird guy has sea charts to the Secret Isle. Do what you want. I'm too busy trying to save Nehru to help you. See ya. Fudge. Called out by the game perfectly. True. It was pretty perfect. Unfortunately, I missed what he said about where to find a sea chart. I'm guessing I can, like, swim to a place now. I am Adlar. For 50 years, I was a palace advisor, but I have since been chased from the palace and am now retired. I have known the queen since she was young. She always held out people foremost in her heart, but since she took that girl Nehru in, she has changed completely. She quit listening to my advice. It was that girl who suggested I be banished, but... blah 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 blah. Okay. Dawdling about... yeah, no, that's exactly what I was doing not too long ago, so... I will own that. Island chart. I don't think it's over here, so where is it? I can't... There's like some guy I need to talk to who... Dang it. I feel like it would have to be somewhere in the past. Damn it, I should have just read what he was talking about. Okay, wait. Crescent Island, perhaps someone near the town waterfront knows more. Okay. Wait, I don't go back to Cheval, do I? 12 hours, wow. Thanks for the alert, Cal. I have yet to implement alert command, but I really should do that. One of these days, you know what I'm gonna do? One of these days, I'm gonna just, like, start up stream, wait for the both of you to show up, and just start, like, working on my stream skills. I know, I need to do it. Okay, no. I'll just, like, get both of your help Because, Vertigo, you are clearly a much better streamer than I am, and Cal, you watch enough streams to have some idea of, like, what would be a good way to handle it. I would just love your help, is what I'm saying. One of these days. Maybe it is in the future. Do you tell me where to find one? Nope. Okay. I guess I gotta go back to the present. See if I can find someone then. Blah. I love that the music is the same, but faster, peppier. It's like, we're in a more modern style of life now. No, you're very good at it. DJ, the one who say Polydrum. Oh, hey! Mayor Rule. Okay, I'm not gonna do this right now, because I did just do a different one, but I'm gonna at least do that. Plan... Oh yeah, he's talking about how it used to be a village, not a city. Oh, I can't get that yet. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Honestly, that's why I'm upset that I don't get notifications of your streams, because, like, I enjoy watching you. I just, like, because I don't get the pings, I never think about it. I'm not good at existing, if we're being honest. I have trouble, making that sort of time. That is true. What, that I'm bad at existing? Yes, that is absolutely true. It's just difficult for me to make the time to do something. Because if I'm not actively thinking about it, like, it comes down to my ADHD, honestly. If I'm not actively thinking about something, it is almost impossible for me to, like, think about it. for me to, like, make an effort to do it. It's why notifications are so good. They do help me quite a bit. They remind me, like, oh yeah, there was that thing I wanted to do. Like, I could show you all of the alarms that I have set. I have so many alarms set to remind me to do things like take my ADHD medication in the morning, or do my, Spanish lesson on Duolingo. Like, I have... That's right, this is it. But not here. Yeah, you get it. Like, that is just an aspect of my life that I require, essentially. And it's unfortunate, but, like, it works. But it means when stuff like YouTube isn't giving me notifications for my favorite YouTubers, or for Twitch when my favorite streamers go on, like, I don't get the notification, so I just don't go. Especially because, like, it's great for when I'm working. I work from home, I work on a laptop, there's no one around. I just have, like, a little stand, I put my phone on this little stand, and I'll just put something on. I'll essentially just lurk in a stream, and it's great. It works well for me because it kind of siphons off some of that distraction, and then I can really focus on work. And it just, if I don't get those notifications, it doesn't work. Imagine having like that's the internet. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I need to get his gloves. They're by the beach, or on the beach. Yeah. Imagine not having, you know, the internet in your ear all day, every day. I don't know if his gloves can, like, fall in the water or not, but I should probably be careful, right? Just in case. I guess I should do this. Could be me. Oh, I missed out on a rupee. Oh well, got another one. Actually, isn't it in one of these? Okay, there we go. They are. Didn't need to do all that digging. Hey look, I didn't have to dig nearly as much this time. Yeah. There are days, you know, to be totally honest, I think that if I didn't have a smartphone, I think I would have a much easier time existing in the world. Because like, my ADHD, makes it so hard to focus, because there are, like, other distractions, other things that I'm thinking about, and could very quickly and easily, you know, do something with. My phone, you know, I can go on there. It's really bad. I don't use TikTok. I don't care about it. I've just never used it. But YouTube, when they implemented Shorts, that was so bad for me. Because I would just sit there and scroll through Shorts because it was there, because it was easy. And it's such a major issue for me. Thankfully, I've gotten that under control. I'm much better now about not doing that. But it's still a problem. You know, it's still a thing that happens. Sir, are you smitten with forest fairies? My name is Tingle, the one and only. That's right, Tingle's in this game. I love Tingle, man. Tingle's great. Yeah, I think that it's becoming more of a, like, common issue in the world because of stuff like TikTok and YouTube and Instagram doing it with, like, Reels or something. That like, you know, just swipe up for more content. It makes it so easy to just suck in on, you know, these very quick, very funny things. It's you know, like Vine tapped into the fact that, like, quick content is addictive content. Because if it's not funny, you can just skip to the next one and, hey, maybe that one will be funny. And, like, TikTok and you know, all of these other services that are now doing the same thing just with longer videos, frankly, I think that they are missing out on the fact that shorter videos are funnier and easier to skip through. I don't like it either. My wife likes TikTok, and I think she's got a pretty good handle of herself. I'm not trying to say that she is, like, you know, that she has a problem or anything like that, but she has it. She spends a lot of the day on it. Not a lot. She spends, you know, chunks of the day on it, and it is an issue, I think, sometimes because of how easy it is for her to just, she'll be watching TV and start scrolling on TikTok and then pause TV and just keep scrolling on TikTok. And it's like, sure, maybe it's not the same, or maybe it's still not great if you're just, like, watching TV all day, but at least long form content on TV, you have, like, an end point at the end of each episode where you're like, oh, this is a moment where I have to consider, like, do I want to keep watching or no? Exactly. Very low commitment, very mindless. When you skip to the next video, it could be something as simple as just, oh, this is too long, and you skip to the next one again. Like, it's so easy to just mindlessly scroll through this content. And thankfully, like, TikTok has an element of outreach to it, and like news outreach, where like you can also learn a lot from the content. And that's why I don't think my wife has an issue, because she regularly like looks at these things and stuff like that. Oh hey Lua, glad you're here. But yeah, my wife will find like a lot of news content, and it keeps both of us very involved, right? Yeah, she does, absolutely. But even then, like, it's a problem, I think, overall, especially for people with ADHD. But yeah, hi Lua, welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. Sorry, we took a quick break from playing the game to chat about TikTok and short form content. That's a good idea, Lua, to like only watch stuff that from people you know. I think they call it on TikTok, they call it the For You page, and it's just like a bunch of stuff, right? I think that if you kept yourself to maybe not just friends, but like specific creators, where it's like, oh, they make a TikTok every day, I'll watch that and my friends or something like that. Just having the ability to just keep going, never stopping, and because it's so easy and like low commitment, like Vertigo said, there's no like built-in end point. Yeah, it's a major problem. I think that it contributes a lot. Yes, same here. I watch a lot of video essays, or I go between video essays and like really long videos of people playing like, Zelda randomizers or things like that, because that's stuff that just like you said, it kind of is background noise, but it's long form, so I'm not like constantly checking in to see, okay, well, what's new now? But yeah, it's great. You learn a lot of stuff doing it that way. Essays on horror games. Vertigo, you have to tell me some of those. Tell me about some of those, because I love video essays and I love horror games. I don't think I've seen any that are like that, though. I would love that. Please, if you have some, I would be very grateful if you shared. That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna get back to doing this, but we'll keep chatting. Okay, you're supposed to give me a C chart. Give you a chart? Yes! I got a C chart. Okay. Only sleep with some kind of horror playing. Like a horror movie, a horror game, those sorts of things. That's kind of funny to me. I wouldn't sleep to a horror game, but I love playing them. My wife and I, our thing since we started like dating is horror movies. We started because we watched on our first like technical date. We stayed in her room all day and watched the entirety of Stranger Things season 1. We had no idea what it was about, but we were like, hey, let's just check this out. And we got so engrossed in it, we watched the whole thing. And ever since then, we watched a lot of horror movies together. Yeah, we're very into horror because of that. Anything about mostly YouTube creepypasta. Oh, those are great. Stuff talking about like creepypastas. Or Marble Hornets, Slenderman. I love that stuff. That is, thank you. That it is nice. We it's become a tradition. We watched, so far we have watched every season of Stranger Things that has come out all in one day, non-stop. We just start at the beginning and go all the way through until the end, because it was like our first date. It was something that we latched on to. And with the final season coming out this year, we're probably going to do it again. Probably. There are some concerns, but We'll see. Oh, really bad short stories read by a YouTuber. Okay, so it's like, is it like meant to be funny content, or is it actually like scary content? Hey, what took so long? My raft is ready. Come over here. Yeah, let me ride your raft. Come on. All right, and now I love this part of the game. I'm very excited to do this part of the game. Whoa. Hey! Meant to be scary, and a couple actually got to me when I couldn't sleep. 90% were awful. That's fun. Okay, that sounds cool. I like that. Hey, homie! Welcome on in! How's it going? I haven't gotten to your least favorite part yet. What? Wait, I think the dancing, right? You told me the dancing was your least favorite part. Oh, whoa. Decent? Okay, that's good. Leave me alone. I don't know nothing. I mean, I'm innocent. I don't know whose shovel it is. Oh, yeah! Okay, this is one of the things. So for those who don't know, or who I haven't mentioned it to, this right here is a character from the other game. Yeah, dancing is the worst part. I knew it. I remember you telling me that. For those who don't know, which I'm sure Homie knows, but for those who aren't aware, this character is from the other game. So again, there's two games. There's two Oracle games. We played one, and then we got a code to do the other one. So this one has like extra content because it's, you know, the continuation of the story. This character in the normal, like the sort of like first playthrough where you play this game, you come down here and one of these like creatures, that little guy right there, they all stole your items, right? One of those guys is standing there and he's like, oh yeah, okay, I'll give you the shovel, sure. In this one, she's here and she's like, hey, you stole that shovel from my friend, give it back. So like, yeah, it's just like a cool little connection. I like it. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. Hi, do you remember me? I'm Rosa. You, like, forgot we dated? This is my first long trip in, like, forever, and I saw some weirdo with a shovel I had seen before, so I, like, asked if he knew you. Then he, like, got all excited and went leaping off somewhere. God, I love how they do this. What a weirdo. And then he's giving me a shovel. Was that, like, your shovel? If you don't hang on to it, it could, like, wash out to sea? You got your shovel back. Hooray! Look! Vertigo, I can keep digging again! You want me to dig all the time again? Would you like that? YouTuber stories that was DM'd with. Oh god! Yeah, that's unfortunate, to say the least. God. Iceberg video on Soma! Oh! You have to send me that one. Please send me that one. I love Soma. I love Soma. You love Dig? I also love Dig. Dig is good. Whoa! Holy crap, I don't think I've ever gotten a big rupee like that before. That was 100 rupees. Okay, well I can't go any over here at all. I think... Wait. Yeah, no, I'm not left with anything. Can I... Oh, yeah, there's... Wait, can I push these? I can! I thought I needed strength to push those. Okay. Give me that! I was thinking maybe I should hide... I mean, maybe I should go give this back to you. Here. You got your wooden sword back. That's all I picked up, but maybe other took stuff too. But maybe not. Maybe you should look around. Cool. I think I can... No, I would need to be able to jump to get that. Yeah, can't get that yet. See, okay, I just love Soma. I will say, I am very much a, like, I like to deep dive into into like the lore of video games and like the meaning behind them. So like I would love to have a conversation with your friend about Soma, because that one in particular talks about like what does it mean to be yourself, and like what is the purpose of helping others if you're not going to benefit. Like, is there purpose? I love it. I love that game. I've never actually played it myself. I've watched a couple people play it on YouTube, but the concept of it is so fucking cool to me. Soma Dislore. That's a good one. That's a good one, Lua. Your sword is A and everything else is B. That's funny. I do the opposite. I'm so used to B being my sword, and A being everything else. Although, to be honest, I've been playing the A Link to the Past remake recently, and I've been trying to get used to not always having my sword out. Wow, look at that! We've got a full-on... What are these called? Bot here, guys! How... I always forget how this works. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, Vertigo. I really get that. Is it... Can anyone... I guess I need to... What do I do? I click on him, and then I can, like... Lock? Can I, like... I want to get rid of the message, though. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm terrible at this whole streamer thing. I'm gonna just ban... that. Which should... Does that automatically get rid of the message? It does. Cool. Message gone. Need a mod to block bots if you don't remember how to do it. Okay, yeah, I figured that out. I would... You know... If I had... Actually, I'm starting to... If I felt like I had enough consistent viewership, I would absolutely give someone... Can I even do that? I'm not, like, affiliated or anything. I'm just streaming out my ass here. Can I make someone a mod? Because if I can, I probably should, just to, like, have someone who can do that stuff for me. You would make a great mod, Vertigo. Because you don't make fun of me as much as Cal does. Just for the record. You know what? Okay, hang on. If I can... Because again, I am not good at this. I just have fun. So I have no idea what I'm doing realistically. What is it? Is it there? There's like a command for it, isn't there? To like make someone a mod? Oh, where's... Click on someone's name. Okay, well I'm clicking on their name. You know, all I'm seeing is stuff about, like, reporting, or... Sorry, I will read that in just a second, Lua. I'm still trying to find... through Stream Manager. Oh, that's true, hang on. This should be doing something through my phone. Am I not even getting that anymore? They were just like, yeah, we're not going to give you any notifications from Twitch. None. Stream Manager, there it is. Okay, wait. Maybe I turned it... Maybe I did. Maybe it's... maybe I just haven't, like... what's the word? haven't like used it in so long that it turned off the notifications. I don't know. Okay, wait. If I user actions, no, that just is a bunch of blocking stuff. I'm sorry. I promise I'll go back to the game in just a minute, but like I really want this to. I really want this to work. You know, I will figure this out later on. Well, no, you know what? Okay, this is the last thing I'm gonna do. If I can't figure it out now, then I'm just not gonna worry about it. I think I'd have to do it through... Okay. Last-ditch effort. That's not what I wanted. Okay, wait. This was saying... Okay, I think I'm close. I think I'm close. Here. All right. There you go. Congratulations, Vertigo, you are now a mod. Okay, now I gotta go back through this chat, oh my god. Responsible social media. Portuguese, oh. Yeah, you know, and I think that's great. That's why I watch a lot of video essays. I can't learn something like Portuguese from it. But like learning more about either the state of the world or just like a specific like thing that's going on or like a specific topic. I love doing that. It's great. Yeah, I need to check on notifications. Portuguese is a nice language. I'm learning Spanish right now, and if I get to a point where I'm like comfortable with Spanish, I might move on to Vertigo from there. Vertigo's right. You're good people, Lua. All 12 of you. But yeah, I think you're right. I can't do it from the phone. Not even for making phone calls. You never use your phone for anything? Slash mod username. Okay, well, I should have been looking up and noticing that. But okay, that's good to know. Is it time before iPads? Yeah, look at you, Vertigo! I've placed a lot of trust in you. Please, please, don't abuse that. And you know what? Just because I know he would be upset if I didn't. Do I have to do an @ or is it just the username? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Cal, if you are still lurking, still listening, you now have moderator privileges. Congratulations. Okay, back to the game. Lua, pigeons. Homing pigeons. Okay, that makes sense. Semaphore. Oh, wait, what is that? What's a semaphore? Why am I blanking on this? I know I've heard that term before. Why am I digging? I don't need to dig! Okay, can't do anything here yet. That's what it is! Thank you! Flag-based communication. Okay. More dig! More dig! I feel like Dig Dug. Okay, I think I give you my shovel for one of these, but I think it's 10 mystery seeds. I don't have... Okay, I could do shovel, the hoop, trade it for 10 cent seeds, or shovel. Okay, so I can do either one. I think I need... No. I already know I need this one. Give me the shovel. Smoke signals. Dig. I can't dig anymore! I had to give up my shovel! But don't worry, I'll get it back. Lung cancer. Lung cancer. Oh man. That's so morbid. Smoke signals causing lung cancer. Alright, so I get bombs. I got my bombs back! Which means I can go do another thing? Well, first of all, I guess I can do this. No, there we go. Dinner's coming. $190? What? Vertigo, what are you doing with your life that you're spending $190 on dinner? I hope it's a fancy-ass dinner. Way back before we even had homing pigeons, we had smoke. We did. We absolutely did. I think Lua was more making a joke. Okay. I don't think I can do whatever's in here yet, but I might as well check. It's a whole experience. Oh, of course. Oh, I don't have... Okay, that's where I need... Okay, wait, but do I need both? No, I think I just need... If I go back and get the feather, I can get the flippers, and then the flippers... I don't think the flippers actively get me anything until I need to go here, though. Because I think, like, isn't this place... Yeah, I need flippers there. Lung cancer. Lua, I don't know how to tell you this, but we still have lung cancer. That is still a thing. Okay, but yeah, I can get the flippers, I think, if I go grab the feather. It'll mean I need to give back the hoop. You don't? Well, that's good. I'm glad you don't. Yeah, let me know, Vertigo. Tell me what it is. Like, what exactly are you eating? Like, what kind of experience is this? Is this like, has anybody seen the movie The Menu? Is this like that? Where it's just like a bunch of weird, you know, courses one after the other? Oh, wait, I can also... Oh, but I need to grab... I'll do that in a second. I need to grab the bracelet for that, though. Oh, what am I doing? We still have it, but the point was that we didn't always have the things we have today. That's true. We We didn't always have all the stuff we've got now. You haven't heard of it? It's when I first watched it, I thought it was going to be like a horror movie, but it turned out to be more of like a psychological experience. I won't spoil it just in case anyone like cares about watching it themselves. Thank you. I won't spoil it just in case other people like want to watch it themselves, but it is so weird. I like weird movies, so I enjoyed myself, but like it is weird. Okay, now I can go back, get the bracelet again. I can do the game, which I think rewards me with... I don't remember, it gets me something, but... and then I can also get the harp, and then I'll be good. Oh. To do accents, you have to do... do you know how to do the Alt commands? You hold the Alt button on your keyboard, and then put in like a certain combination of numbers. So like if you want to do, you know, E accents, you can look up like E accent Alt command, and then it should tell you like the number. So you'll hold Alt, put in like a series of numbers, and then it'll, you know, spit out, like when you release Alt, then it'll spit out whatever the accent is that you're looking for. On phone, it's so much easier, you just tap and hold. How weird are we talking about? Let me think. Oh, there is? Interesting. The menu is like... God, I don't even know what to like how to what to compare it to. It's strange. It's not like... It's weird in a, like, what were they thinking when they thought of this kind of way? Not in a, like, were they on drugs kind of way. It's not that crazy, but it's definitely not what I expected. It is vastly different from what I was, you know, thinking would be the case. Plus the desired symbol plus the letter. Interesting. Okay, wait a second. You're talking like, okay, Control, Shift. If I wanted to do like, what? That E. That did literally nothing. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. If that's... Oh, that's right. You're the one who I'm glad you came. I was thinking maybe I should hide. Yeah, give me that seed satchel. Okay, wait, this is good, actually, because now I can go back and get the feather, too, I think. Either the feather, or I can... Well, I can get both, is the point. Yeah, no, that's so strange. I wonder what the deal is with that. Okay, wait, let's actually do this while I'm thinking about it. Oh, that's right! I forgot what you give me! Okay, Come on. I know we're almost done. Yeah, there we go. This is cute. It is cute! I love this thing. They literally just, like, you know, walk down. You give them meat. It's very adorable. That's, I think, something I love about the Game Boy Zelda games, is, like, they're just kind of cute. Part 1 or 2. I haven't. Those are the, like, Mel Brooks movies, right? I have not seen either of them, but I know they're hilarious. I've seen, like, clips from them, basically. That's me. Thought it was a little blushy. It kind of looks like it, yeah. Okay, you... No, that one is Scent Seeds. So this one, you can have 10 Mystery Seeds, and then I will take this. And now I can go get the harp. And actually, now I can go plant the seed. The seedling. So maybe I should do that first. Yeah, Mel Brooks. I haven't watched them. Okay, like I said, I haven't watched them. However, from what I know about Mel Brooks movies and, like, their tone, I'm gonna say no. It's more like, I would say it's closer to something like Donnie Darko, where it's just kind of weird. Like, you watch the movie and you're like, what is the purpose of all of this? This is our precious tree nursery. Yeah, that's right, we can plant a scent seed. Cool, so now I can get scent seeds when I finally go to the future. It's... Like I said, it's like a psychological experience where I would say that the people who made it were probably very, like, to be frank, pretentious about it. They were like, oh, this movie is gonna have so much depth and meaning to it. And, like, it probably does, but it's also just weird and pretentious. Mel Brooks, Mel Blanc, Mel B, and Mel Gibson are all the same person. The idea that Mel Brooks, a Jewish man, and Mel Gibson, someone famously known for hating Jewish people, are the same person is funny to me. I know that, well, at least I've been told that, like, the Jewish community is fine with Mel Gibson at this point. But, like, that's what everybody knows him as, is the guy who once hated Jewish people. So, that's funny to me. I'm glad you came. Yes, please, give me my heart back. Okay, and then... the shield is over here, isn't it? No, it's that. Okay, that's right. I need to get the shovel as well by getting scent seeds, because that will allow me to... go to the future, and then into the dungeon. I'm almost there. Though I don't remember where my shield is then. What's going on with that? Well, to be clear, It apparently was a thing back a long time ago, that he was making some anti-Semitic remarks, basically. I don't know the extent of it. I don't know everything that, like, happened with it, but that's the idea, is he made a lot of very anti-Semitic remarks. And since then, I believe he's sort of, like, reformed his image. But again, to me, someone who, like, I don't look up Mel Gibson. From what I understand, he has, had a lot of problematic opinions of that kind in the past. So take it with a grain of salt. That's just what I remember. Oh yeah, okay, here's a nice little thing. Sorry that is very funny, Lua. That's very funny. But here's something cool that I really like about this game. The game we were playing before, right, where all of the Tokei were going down the sides and you're throwing the little meats to each of them and all that. That was in the past, now we're in the present, and it's like a museum where you, like, look like, oh, look, this is what they used to do. It's just a cool detail. I love that about this game. Tokei on your left and right are real. I mean, real-looking Tokei. They won't respond if you talk to them. Oops. I wanted to see if I could actually talk to them. That would have been funny. Okay, now... And yes, sorry, I saw your message about it. I think you're right. The shield... There are a couple of places that it could be... I think technically it, like, is just in whichever place you go to first. Oh, and then while I'm here, I can do this. Have your sword as A. That makes sense. That's, you know what? That is an excellent point, homie. That is an excellent point. I have to cook dinner for all the okay, but my nose is all stubbed up. If I cook, it will taste awful. I love how they show the characters, like, being unable to smell, basically. I think that's very funny. Rip sniff! Ew! P.U. That smell! Oh, ew! I used to think this was hilarious when I was a kid. What was that? My nose stings! That was Stinky! Stinky? Cleared it up. It's unbearable. Cool, I got meat. And I remember where the meat goes. I can do that after I get back home. Or back to the mainland. Oh, this has like a gaseous seed spot, doesn't it? Yeah. Plant. Cool. Man, I love this game. Hey, you, listen to me. It takes a long time for trees to grow. The same goes for that vine you climbed down. I love the subtlety with, like, that comment. The idea that, like, they're not just telling you, oh, go back into the past and put the thing in the spot and then it'll grow. They're, like, telling you, oh, if you want it to grow, you know, like, it needs to be in the right spot and it takes a long time to grow. So go back to the past. You have to, like, think it through. It's cool. I love these games! Okay, so I've got scent seeds, which means I can go back to the past again and get the shovel again. And then, yeah, I just gotta remember where the shield is. I think... Like you said, there's a couple places that it could be. Oh, wait, I remember. Well, I remember one of the locations, at least. You know what? That makes sense. To be honest, I could very well be... I like how they say you've got all your old items even though I don't have my shield. I could be overthinking this. I probably am, Vertigo. You're probably right. Found the strange board by the coast. 10 cent seeds. Oh, fuck. Forgot I don't have enough seeds. I wonder if I can... I'm not gonna dig a bunch up. I can probably find the other location. I just don't remember where it was at the moment. No, I already checked this. This was nothing for the moment. You know what? Okay, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna get used to not having my sword. And of course I run immediately into enemies. Isn't it something like... No, because I did that already. That is what led me to the top where I got the scent, or the seed bag. I know I can buy a shield from that guy. See, it's there, but I've also seen people get it underwater. Underwater? I don't remember getting it underwater. Or are you talking about like the shield upgrade? Because yeah, I remember gaseous seed, cool. I remember getting it. I remember you can get the iron shield once you have the mermaid suit. But I don't... Is that just really gone? I guess I broke it and now it's gone. But yeah, there's the Iron Shield upgrade that you can get underwater when you have the mermaid suit. There's an underwater location. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna buy from you just so that I have it. It's only 50 rupees. Not a big deal. Oh, I guess I could have just, like, searched around for more scent seeds, but whatever. Okay, I've now got everything, finally, so let's get to the temple. This is like a quarter of the way into the game. I've been really taking my time with it because I love it and because like there's just so much to look at and so much to do. But yeah, this is about a quarter of the way in. I've finished 2 dungeons and there are 8 total, and then the final boss. Damn, yeah. The games aren't, like, honestly aren't that long, but 70 hours of gameplay. I mean, honestly, if you're going, like, really hard, yeah, you can play for a very long time in this game, and you know, it might take you a while to find everything. But the game's, like, if you know generally what you're doing, like, it's not that bad. I think technically I finished, the other one in like 4 streams, so probably a total of like 8 to 10 hours. I love this dungeon. This is the dungeon I always think of when I think of this game, for one specific moment. But yeah, these games are fun, and they're not very long, but I enjoy them very much, and I like to spend as much time as I can with them. Boom! Got a dungeon map. It cute. It is cute. It very cute. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Tremble, tremble, tremble. There was a loud sound far off, like something being knocked loose. I do remember that. Well, to be honest, what I remember is Wind Waker came out and everyone was like, ugh, Zelda's so childish now. It's so, like, cute and annoying. People that I knew hated it. And I won't lie, I was one of those people. But that was because I had no imagination. Wind Waker is now one of my favorite Zeldas. But to be honest, I think that even before this one, Link's Awakening made things really cute. Like, just in general, I think Link's Awakening is one of the, you know, cuter Zelda games out there. And I love it. That's fair, yeah. One of the things that happened was my cousin, who, like, when the game first came out, my cousin really enjoyed the game. And he told me about, like, why, after years of me, like, not really thinking anything of the game, he told me, like, look, the game is the most expressive Zelda game out there. More than Ocarina of Time, mainly because of, like, graphical limitations, but also more than Twilight Princess, which was, you know, very nicely done graphics-wise, but, like, that game is still not... There's still not a lot going on for most of the characters, but Wind Waker, every character has so much expression to them. And when he pointed that out, I had to sort of reevaluate my thinking on it, because, yeah, it does. Look at you, Vertigo. You are paying attention to gameplay. I went through because so there was like there was a spinner in the room, but what happens with the spinner? It's a puzzle element. When you go on it, it only goes like one specific direction, but it changes direction every time you go on it. So when I first went on it, it turned me like counterclockwise and I had to go down. But then I went back around and that time it turned clockwise. So then I went up. So you kind of have to, it's one of those things like I knew it from the get-go because I've played this game before. But you have to like make the connection in your mind. Oh, I go through it this way and then I come back and go through it to go the other way too. And that is one of the reasons why this dungeon is like the first thing I think of when I think of this game, because it's a really good puzzle element. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'll tell you. Yes, I agree with you, Lua. Wind Waker is absolutely the best characterization for characters in Zelda. Flat out. You know, I'll tell you when we get to that moment. It's not, like, super far off, but we're not quite there yet, Vertigo. Oh. Ah. I keep forgetting that those things hide. Ah, I can see that one, though. Oh, hey, cool. Oh. Okay, now I think I need to go downstairs, unfortunately. Yeah, because then that way is just... Oh, wait. No. I do need to go downstairs. I can't do this yet. Okay, so check this out. This is sort of a preamble to my favorite part of this game. Lua, I'm sure you already know what I'm going to talk about. I don't know if, homie, if you know what this is. But Vertigo, since you asked specifically, like, this room, you can see there's 3 ways to get in, and I'll spoil it, there's another way on the other side. But I can't do anything. There's nowhere to go. Just remember that. Okay, I think I want to go up here? No, yeah. Wait, no, not yet. Okay. Never played this game in your life? I have this backwards. I'm sorry. Homie is the one who knows. Lua, you're the one who doesn't know. I'm sorry. There we go. You're confused there. Are you keeping track of these, of like who's played games better than I am, Vertigo? I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not very good at keeping track. Okay, so now I do this. Okay, wait a second though. Okay, no, that's right. I remember now. I have to... I shouldn't have gone that way. I forgot I need to do this first. Boom! Oh, it takes 2 bombs. Glad I got that bomb... You know what? Remember all that digging I did? Yeah, it's a good thing, because now I got a ton of bombs, and this dungeon kind of needs you to use a lot of bombs. Like that. Yes, though, homie, sorry, I missed, I didn't respond to it. Like-likes being your favorite, like-likes are like, they're a good enemy, because they have actual consequences if they hit you outside of just... Oh, that's right. Wait a second. They have actual consequences if they hit you outside of just doing damage, which I like. It's one of the things that I kind of... I don't know if any of you have played Tears of the Kingdom, but they brought like-likes back in Tears of the Kingdom. And it's one of the things that upsets me about them is, like, they don't steal your stuff when it would be the perfect opportunity to steal your stuff. Like, they should absolutely be able to steal your weapons, because they could even steal your sword, not just your shield. I don't know. I think that would be I think that would be cool. What happens if you don't have enough bombs? If you don't have enough bombs, what happens is you are, like, you just have to go out and get more bombs. A lot of times, like, this dungeon does have bombs pretty easy to find. Like, a lot of the grass patches will drop bombs for you to pick up, but some places don't. Sometimes you'll need bombs and you run out and you're like, oh, I guess I just gotta go look for more bombs somewhere. And it's annoying. It's a frustrating aspect of, like, the game design, but in a good way, because, like, you know, it forces you to be smart about your bomb usage. Oops. No, stop. Okay, wait, I have this. The Pyramid and DBZ Boost Fury. Oh, man! I haven't played that game in so long. There's a pyramid in that game? But are you talking about the, like, blue and red orbs that I keep hitting every now and then? Or that showed up in one of the rooms? Here we go. Yeah. Interesting. God, I haven't played that game in so long. There's the Siege Shooter. I once, when I was... So I played... This is kind of... Well, not a tangent, because we... You did just bring up Boo's Fury, but it's not Zelda related. I played Boo's Fury before I played pretty much any other Zelda of the Dragon Ball Z games. Okay, once again, I have to go through this again. I played Boo's Fury before I played any of the other ones, and I loved it, and I was like, this is great. So then I played through the other two, and because it's like Dragon Ball Z, Legacy of Goku, and Legacy of Goku 2. They're awful. I guess I won't say awful, because I'm sure that, you know, some people find them fun, but I hated playing through them. It was so bad. Because specifically in the first one, it takes so long to level up to a point where you can actually fight most of the bosses. It was so frustrating for me. Granted, I was a lot younger then, so maybe I was just impatient. Okay, here we go, Vertigo. Pay attention. So look, something just happened. I destroyed another crystal. It sounds like something heavy fell down below. So now, if I go down here, remember down here was the turnstile thing, where it, like, turns one way or the other. It's gone. Instead, there's a treasure chest. And if I then go over here, and I go back down here, and then, so this was the room where there was no pathway. Like, I couldn't go anywhere. Here's the turnstile. So it fell down. I was breaking, like, you know, foundational pieces of this dungeon, and I caused, you know, the second floor to crash into the first floor. Okay, wait. I don't remember exactly how to get this one. It's a little more difficult. Stop it! Nope. But yeah, that's the thing that I always think about when I think about this game, is like, oh, you have to be, you know, thinking in, you know, 3 dimensions at that point, because it's not just like, this game kind of plays up that there are 3 dimensions, right? But for the most part, it's 2D. You're on a screen and you're going, you know, up and down, back and forth. But that forces you to think about, like, oh, something fell from the top floor to the bottom floor. Attention span. Well, I'm glad I could get you there before you completely ran out of attention span. Yeah, that's just one of those things that I really love about this game. Is like attention to detail like that. I think technically I want to go back up before I do stuff down here, so I'm gonna just do that. That is cool, right? Thank you. I understand that, like, Zelda isn't your cup of tea, Vertigo, so, like, I don't hold that against you, I get it. But it is cool, like, I think it's understandable to acknowledge that, like, that's cool. That's cool stuff. Alright, bombs. I wasn't allowed to watch DBZ's. That's funny. Does DBZ have a lot of drinking and smoking? I feel like Dragon Ball had a lot of that, but I don't remember DBZ having a lot of drinking and smoking. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've watched that too, so... oh, that's right, I've already done this. Okay, so no, I guess I'm done up here. Damn. No, that's very little. That's funny then, the fact that they were, like, so concerned about it. Yeah, the red slime enemies are cool. Cause like with the likes, there's like a different consequence when you get hit by them. The bigger ones do damage, but like, yeah, when they're small, they do something else. As long as I'm underground, your attacks don't scare me! Hey, hey, hey! I'm Danny DeVito! I love that he wears glasses. Like, what a detail for a mini-boss. Your favorite mini-boss? Ah! You made me drop rupees. Hi, Cal! Yeah, you must have missed it. In the middle of stream, they were talking about, like, how I should make Vertigo a mod or something like that. We talked about it. And, I didn't realize that I could. I just kind of assumed that was an affiliate-only thing, and I'm not affiliated yet, so I didn't think I'd be able to do it. But, yeah. Congratulations. You're now a mod. I know you're gonna abuse your authority, and that's understandable. Oh, wait, no, I do remember something else I need to do. But I think it's also down here, so that's fine. Yeah. Hold up, can you do that? Can you actually do that? Because that's hilarious. No, okay. I don't know. Oh, God. I have given you too much power, Cal. What was I thinking? That doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Mods and time out other mods or streamer. That's good. But yeah, we've got a whole little crew here now. I know it's surprising, Cal, with how awful I am at doing all this, but you know, I guess there are some other people out there who just want to make fun of me like you do. need protect DJ from the bots. Yes, that's what it was. That's right. Thank you, Vertigo. There was a bot that came in that was, you know, I'm a bot, I'm dumb. And I was trying to figure out how to ban it, because I'm, you know, not entirely clear on how that works. Do I have the boss key? I don't. What? Oh, I know where the boss key is. I'm dumb. But anyway, yeah, we were... No! Gosh dang it. We were talking about how, like, I wasn't sure how to do it, and someone said, like, you need mods so that they can do it for you. And I was like, I don't know how to do that. And they were like, it's easy, you fucking idiot. And it turned out it was, so I did it. Yeah, this is a cute puzzle too. I like these things, having to, like, you know, change the direction of these panels and all that. Can't ban anybody, because that'll cut my viewership by a third. You are not wrong. Okay, no, I need to do it. Wait. Okay, no, I'm gonna have to go around a few times, because reasons. Oh. I can't go through that way. Okay, hold up. I mean, probably. There is a way to dash Vertigo. I don't have the thing for it yet. No worries, homie. But yeah, there is a way to dash. I just don't have the item specifically that I need for it yet. But it does make things significantly faster. Yeah. Hold up, why am I misremembering how this one works? Okay, I suppose... Like, I know a way that I can do this, but it feels a little... cheating? YouTube title for this stream is hard. Cal? You think I'm cute? Oh. There we go. Just good at marketing. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. You right. Thank you, Lua, for agreeing with Cal, though. I appreciate that. Okay, that's right. This way. Okay, because, like, why... Like, this feels wrong. But it works. I mean, because now I can go down and go through it, but... I'm missing something. I've forgotten, like, an aspect of this, and I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. Okay, this one. Boom. Boom. And don't worry, Lua. Cal's joking. Probably. Or at the very least, they're not trying to be, like, totally mean. I need to hit the orbs harder. Just, like, smack into him or something. Because what I just did worked. I don't know, I think it's got something to do with... Oh, no, I'm just dumb. I mean, that's obvious, but... Hey, 21 squared. Fudge. sometimes forget that I can kill those guys while they're in the air now. Good. I could have come over here. Oops. And I could have gotten out here and made my loop this way. I was trying to come from the wrong direction. Right, boss key, here we go! Yeah, yeah, yeah! You cannot see who I am, for I am your shadow! Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Shoot. Oh, shoot! Okay, wait. I should have this. Cute boss. It is a cute boss. I like this boss. Oh, boss disappeared. There we go. Boom. This boss is just fun because, like, it forces you to... It forces you to use the item you got in, like, a at least sort of unique way. Like, bouncing back and forth. Moth. You know, those kind of do look like moths, don't they? I always thought they were butterflies, but maybe not. There we go. But yeah, that boss, it like, requires you to think about the item you got in a new way. Specifically just bouncing it straight back and forth, which isn't complicated, but it's not something you're expecting to do necessarily. Which is cool. You got the Echoing Howl, an essence of time. It echoes far across the plains to speak to insolent hearts. I love it. That's Dungeon 3. I'm shocked at how long this took me, although I think it's mainly because I got started a little late, I was talking about all my cool stuff, and then I dug for like 20 minutes, so... Ambi's Tower will soon be complete! We've got to get the lore in. Once Ambi's Tower is done, history shall remember me as the greatest of queens! Excuses. What do you want? What do you want from me? I'm doing my best here. I gotta be given some leeway, don't I? With how bad I am at the game and everything. DJ, you have the Echoing Howl, but things are not going well. The Black Tower is nearing completion in the past. Terrible things will happen if you don't hurry. I hear an essence echoing from the peaks northwest of Lina City. Can you go? I sure can. I don't think you would have gotten stuck in that dungeon, Vertigo. I think you would have gotten there eventually. It's a tough dungeon, I'll grant you that, but you're smart. You really are. This huge fish washed ashore. It looks like... Hang on, what did that say? It looks fresh and tasty, I see. Red fish has a very exciting flavor. DD. We found this red fish. We're dying to savor its exciting flavor. Hey, what are those red seeds you have? Ember seeds? What an exciting name. Will you trade them ember seeds for our fish? Sure, I guess. You know what? That's fair. Are you sure you don't have ADHD, Vertigo? Are you sure? But Lua, is that true? I always assumed that there was, like... I don't know, I guess I always thought that there was some... Like, I want to say paleontological, but no, etymological? What's the word for, like the fossil record, basically? Is there really no difference between butterflies and moths? Obviously, there are different kinds of butterflies, so it's not like they're all going to be able to, you know... Mate is the only word coming to mind, but, like, you know, that sort of thing. I just assumed that they were, like, totally separate, though. Interesting. Sorry, I'm gonna have to look that up later. That fish absolutely does look like a Rhyhorn. I've never thought about that, though. That's incredible. Well pointed out, Lua. Crack, munch, munch. Hot, hot! They're called ember seeds. What were you expecting? I was almost eaten. I'm Dimitri. I can swim in the sea. Are you going somewhere? I can give you a ride. I chomp when you press A. I swim like a fish, even up waterfalls. You can even carry me using the power bracelet. Cool! And then we ride Dimitri to safety. And here we are. That's how far away from the mainland we were, by the way. They act like we're, like, so far from, you know, civilization, but, like, that was it. We're here! You go alone now. Bye! Peace! Okay. You're back! Back like the homie-nator. We finished the 3rd dungeon while you were gone, homie. And now I think I'm gonna have to wrap up, actually. I could get started on, like, the next quest for the dungeon, but I don't know if that's a good idea right now. I guess first and foremost... Oh, wait a second. Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna go do that in a second. There's a thing I can do. But I can also come over here and give the meat to you! I'm so hungry my stomach hurts! I'm hungry! Pardon me, I just thought you could help. I'm hungry! Give him tasty meat. Yes. Bah, meat! What's this? Hand it over. Food at last. Chomp, chomp! Why are you staring at me? Oh, you want something. How greedy, how mean. You won't leave until you get something. Fine, you can have this. Paw meat. You got a doggy mask! A dog lover will love it! By the way, happy mask salesman! There he is, from Majora's Mask. You seen? Okay, good. I'm glad you seen. All butterflies are moths, but all moths are butterflies. So they're just like a linguistic distinction. Interesting. Yes, I would love to do that, Vertigo. That would be fantastic. I'm Mama Muyan, the top breeder in town. My dog is much cuter than that dog. Much cuter, but my dog is very shy. Well, that doggy mask, it fits my dog perfectly. Yeah, you can have it. Okay, and that's good because that gets me the dumbbell. And the dumbbell will be used when I get to the next, like, big location. But okay, before I go on to that next location, I need to do this thing. This is a thing. Oh, but not all moths are butterflies. I see. Okay, I was like... When I read it, I thought you meant, like, they're all just the same thing. But that makes sense. So real quick, though, I do need to wrap up right after what I'm about to do. But, again, yeah, homie, you know this part. But for everyone else who's not familiar with these games, when you play this game first, so again, there's Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. You can play them in either order, and whichever one you play first is going to be more simplistic, and then the second one you play is going to have more stuff happening. This does not happen when you play this game first. DJ, great timing. This bird just told me that Zelda is on her way to Lina Village. So I came to meet her, but oh, what a mess. A red monster appeared right before my eyes and carried Zelda off. It flew off toward the tower. What am I to do? DJ, Zelda is a symbol of hope for the world. If anything happens to her, all hope will be lost. You must save Zelda. Please, DJ, you must find a way to save Zelda. And then... So this area you cannot get into if you play this game first. It's always blocked off. You can't get in here. But now, this guy, who, by the way, is a mini-boss from the previous game, he's here and he stole Zelda. A turtle works faster than you. You're too late, DJ. You did me a favor in Holodrum. I've taken the princess you're looking for. If you think you can save her, try Garharhar. Yes, please do, Vertigo. Please do. I'm very excited. If you can dodge my attacks and make it up here, you can have your precious princess back. But it'll never happen. Garharhar. It's literally like frickin'... Not like. It is just Donkey Kong. From... Oh, come on. From the original Nintendo. That's literally all this is. And I love it. I think it's so good. I made it! Ah, I don't think this is over. Garharhar, goodbye. So again, you don't do that. Yeah, it's just like DK. It's just like Donkey Kong. So yeah, you don't do that when you play this game first. None of this happens. Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Zelda. You are DJ, right? I knew it at first glance. Take this as thanks for rescuing me. You got a ring. Get it appraised later. Shall we go outside? Why not? Zelda gets to rip off DK if DBZ gets to rip off Zelda. Yeah, exactly. Zelda can do what it wants. Zelda, you're safe. I was so worried. Why did you come alone to such a dangerous place? I'm sorry I made you worry, but I saw it. A world filled with sorrow and despair. Withering away. DJ, the triangle on your left hand is the mark of a hero. We cannot let Varen do as she pleases. Only you can thwart Twinrova and save the world. Please, DJ, chase the darkness away with your mighty hand and protect this land. Please, please. DJ has taken it, so there's nothing to fear, right, Zelda? For now, we must hide in Nehru's house and await word from DJ. DJ, you are headed to the mountains in the north. I heard there's a trail west of here. Be careful. DJ, I always hope for your safe return. How sweet. Okay, now this is where I'm going to save and quit, because I really do need to get going so that I can do dinner. It's already going to be kind of a late dinner for me, so I'm going to get going on that. But thank you, everybody, for being here. I gotta say, this is like the most people I've had for the longest amount of time. Yeah, yes, they must wave goodbye. If I could scoot back more, I would like lean back and just wave my arms all around. But yeah, thank you all for being here. This was really fun. I really enjoyed having everyone to chat with, and I hope you come back later. I plan on streaming again this weekend. I say that every time, and it never happens, but I really do mean it. I plan on streaming this weekend. Probably on Saturday around like 2 p.m. Pacific time. So if you can make it, I would love to have you again. I'll be continuing this. And then, yeah, Vertigo, I see you just DM'd me. So I will... oh no, you didn't. That was something else. Unless I'm crazy. Anyway, we'll talk. You and I will talk. And, yeah, I think I was just mistaken. I got a notification. I thought it was you. I was wrong. But yeah, we'll talk. We'll do a test, so that we can get it going. And then we'll actually do... Thank you. Thank you. I need that. I'm tired. We'll test it out like sometime this week, and then we'll actually do it on next Wednesday. I'm excited. In the meantime, thanks everybody for being here. Cal, I know you're probably still lurking, doing your own thing, but thank you for being here. Don't abuse your mod powers. I will rest. Thank you, Vertigo. But yeah, thank you for being here, homie, Lua, Vertigo. Oh, I guess, you know, I don't usually raid because it's like typically just you and me, Cal, but we do have enough people that we could probably just do a raid. Let me see. I'm gonna swap this over. No, that's wrong. No, stop it. What am I doing? Sorry, I am so bad at... I turned off my monitor. Why am I so dumb? Oh, yes! Yes, that is a great idea. Let's go raid Lindsay. I have not raided Lindsay in a very long time. Okay. Sorry, I'm bringing this up now. This goes here. I think I still have Twitch open here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go... okay, homie. Have fun. Enjoy Warcraft. There's another game series I haven't played in a long time. We're gonna raid my good friend Lindsay. Let's see. Who is currently playing, I guess, Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah, Alright, here we go. Oh no, is she wrapping up? She's just starting. Okay, good. Sorry, I'm getting into this. Cool, here we go. All right, everybody. Well, thank you again for being here. I'm gonna... How do I... If I just start the raid, is it just gonna, like, go? Or is there, like... There's, like, a timer, isn't there? I don't remember. Regardless, thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm excited to do more streams, and I hope y'all can make it back. Here we go! Alright, here we go.